Special K.
Special K?
Special K.
Wait, what's that nickname?
Special. I don't even know how you got it.
I don't know. Who is this girl? Who is this girl, right?
Wait, what's your nickname?
I don't really have one.
She's just strong. She's farm strong.
Farm strong.
Yeah, she's farm strong.
I could go back to high school days and, call myself Thunder Thighs. That was the
Thunder.
Was it?
that was the nickname in high school, but it's a little embarrassing.
Yeah.
CrossFit Omaha didn't make it to the games this year, and so it's been a little different. Just for the fact that every year I've had basically a whole team of people training and competing against, and so it's been really nice having Kyle here to push me every day.
How often are you guys training together?
We really listen to our bodies, so we do go if we feel like it. We go early in the morning together, and then every once in a while he'll be like, hey, I'm feeling a 2-a-day and I'm going middle of the afternoon and I can't get away from work, so he'll go. And if we just happen to make it together in the afternoon, we'll go again together. But for sure, I'd say probably 4 times out of the week we're together. So
yeah, I was at the games as an individual in 2009. And then 2010, I went on the Affiliate Cup. The same thing in 2011. Yeah, I know exactly what my goal is, and I want to get there, and I know what I have to do to get it done. It seems like it's more of a getting more to more of a profession, or more serious, even though it is just about being healthy and fit and mobile. But it means everything to me, so yeah, very important.
What do you mean it means everything to you?
Well, it's the reason I breathe for 5 months out of the year. It's my wife sacrifices, my child sacrifices a little bit, my entire family. Just because I'm going to the gym and working out, it's more about training for this sport. It's about competing for not only the world's fittest man, but also for money and almost a career to a point, but it's just a way of life. And now we get to compete, so that's even more fun.
It was good. I'm definitely hungry for more. I definitely didn't perform the way I kind of wanted to, so that first workout took a lot out of me for that first day, and it kind of put me back a little bit. So, but it was good. I had an awesome time and enjoyed being with the athletes and stuff like that. So I'm super happy to be back this year, and I'm just gonna have fun and go out there and do my thing and enjoy it. Yesterday was a heavier volume day, and then today is I'll do 1 Metcon, and then I'll probably come back and work on handstand push-ups or some gymnastics movement, and then Wednesday is a pretty heavy day for me, and then Thursdays completely rest, and then Fridays are higher volume, so 2 or 3 workouts, and Saturday I'll just do some strength stuff and do 1 Metcon. So Sundays completely rest, take time to myself and hang out.
We've been pretty much doing the exact same thing, which has been, obviously Kyle does heavier weights for me, but when it comes to box jumps or something, I've been doing the same height, which has been really cool for me, because I don't know if it's not, I'm still competing and I'm still going hard, but it's different when I'm well, I have a 20-inch box and he's got a 30-inch box, or vice versa. It's neat to see me have that 30-inch box and then still keep up at that level. So that's been really fun for me. But it just kind of depends. This morning, Kyle worked on snatch while I did something completely different. So it just kind of varies.
The reason why I feel compelled and so driven to do this every year, all the time, all year long in training, is just because it's now my way of life. It's kind of what I believe in. It doesn't define me as a person, but it's just what I believe in. So then something that I believe in is going to be something I'm going to go all the way in, or not at all. So doing this every day, all year long, is just my way of life. And that's CrossFit.
I've had to back down some. I've had to not really take a step back, but really put myself first and do what's best for me. I think in the past I kind of let everything get to me, the surroundings, the training leading up to it. You know, and I just put a lot of pressure on myself, and I set really high expectations that probably were far-fetched. You know, I have a full-time, I work, I have a part-time job, so getting here is difficult, and I always, I guess I don't really take that for granted, but I made it more difficult than it should have been, and so put myself first, and priorities sometimes, other priorities I kind of put to the side, and I did what was best for me this year. And if I, you know, wasn't feeling like doing a 2-a-day, I didn't force myself to do a 2-a-day. I did what was best for me, and so I think that's kind of helped me keep things fresh, and it's given me a new light on what to expect from myself and what to expect this year. So it's been tough though. It's been tough, but I'll continue to do it as long as I can. So.
Well, and then I changed careers, so I'm not a firefighter anymore. I switched over about 8-9 months ago, and then we moved in here, and was super busy with that. Didn't really have time to train at all there for a while, so it was mostly prepping this building, getting everything moved over, starting a new career and things like that. So there was some time periods in there where I was very sporadic in what I was doing as far as training goes.
Just because you're not going to a gym where it says CrossFit or something like that, you can go out to a tree and do a CrossFit workout. You know, you can go to the backyard. But yeah, to answer your question of whether I'm going to stop or not, and that's no, never. Competing, I'd like to compete as long as I can until my body either forces me to stop, or my family, or I just can't compete at that level anymore. But obviously I'm going to try as hard as I can every single year.
So I think in the past, I had expected to, you know, be on the podium like everybody else, take numbers, take names. I just want to do the best that I possibly can do, and I really don't have any expectations this year. Go out, have fun, do my thing, and come home happy, come home satisfied. I think the one thing I really do not want to do this year is not finish a workout. It was embarrassing last year. The rope climb was embarrassing for me, and so that's one expectation I do have. But as long as I know that I gave it my very best when I'm out there, that's all that really matters to me. If I don't finish the WOD, but I still gave it my very best, not because I failed at something. I think because I clearly failed at climbing a rope last year. I think that in itself is an achievement, and that's a good expectation to have. So.
To it, you know, and not having experienced it before, your first time, you don't know what to expect at all, and so those nerves are built up, and you know that you're going there with the best athletes in the world, and just not knowing what that atmosphere is like as far as like competitive wise, it plays a huge difference. So being able to go back there and have that experience, just like have this calming feeling about me, rather than last year when I was kind of frazzled and stuff as I was going into the games.
You know, just in itself, going against the top 50 females in the whole entire world, just getting there. There's so many people that just would love to be at the games, and to be there for the 4th time, I mean, gosh, Stacie, that's like, I keep telling myself, like, don't be such a selfish brat. Like, that's awesome, you know? Like, don't have expectations, have fun, do the best you can do the thing that you love, and that's just CrossFitting and smiling and going strong and not giving up. And I mean, what else could go bad? Nothing could go bad, you know? It'd be great. That'd be great. So.
Well, I do it because of the community. I mean, that's if it wasn't for them, they're like my family, and they kind of help keep me in touch with reality. So doing CrossFit and building that family and that community is definitely why I do it. Building stronger people, like physically, and here we're building stronger people spiritually too. So I mean, I feel like God wants us to do that, to bring people closer to Him. So I definitely feel like God has drawn me to that, drawn me to CrossFit for me to help people reach their goals spiritually and physically.